The Maestro.
Dirty.
Shots!
Why?
This is cool. Let it go.
How about you hold it?
There's a lady.
Hello and welcome to my dirty drawer. Yo fam, how you doing? Catching up with you with some dirty Olympic shorts, because ain't nothing like dirty Olympic shorts, and I love all the talk about the Olympics because it just shows you how much the world truly comes together. And the reality of that is, it is that time every 4 years that we get a chance to see the best of the best do what they do. Now, granted, the original sports, and I'm with Marsh on this one, by the way, 100%. Certain sports, more contemporary sports, golf, etc., even though it's one of my favorite sports, I kind of feeling some kind of way about it. But with the Summer Olympics, with all the track and field events, with some of the other events that come on to it, like tennis and stuff like that, I'm kind of good with it. Love rugby. Oh, rugby has always been one of my favorite sports too. Like, especially women's rugby. Just saying. Don't like that contact, baby. Anyway, okay. The idea here about the Olympics, and I'll tell you for me how much they shaped me. So, going back before your grandparents were born, 1972 Olympics was the first Olympics that I actually got a chance to experience, even though I was very young, because of all the noise around it. It was the idea, the first Olympics, of the first marathoner from Africa was not able to run it, Bibi Bikila, who had become legend. Look him up. He won gold medals in the 60s with immense records. But it was the American Frank Shorter with finally an opportunity to win a gold medal in the marathon for the United States. Now, keep in mind, 1972, 4 years removed from what happened in Rome, when you had the track and field runners who actually put up their fists, got their gold medals taken away from them. And what that means, look that situation up. It lets you know about how tumultuous the world was at that time. Vietnam was going on, the impeding relationship of politics in the United States. It was a hot mess. And the Olympics weren't really the escape that they normally were going to be. And it got worse in 1972. The men's Olympics basketball team robbed of a gold medal. You can YouTube the last minutes of that game and you can see the outright cheating that was going on between the refs from other countries that were fiddling with Russia against what was going on with us playing Russia and being in Germany of all places. It was just what it was, right? So, a little basketball history for you there. Look it up. And of course, I hate to say of course, but the terrible events of the Israeli wrestling team being kidnapped and then murdered and held hostage. It was just tumultuous. And as a young child, seeing that, I kind of got the impression that that's what all Olympics were like. And I was like, why are they doing this? And my family explained to me what was going on. But it truly shaped how I saw those particular games. Moving forward, 1976, Bruce Jenner, before he was Caitlyn Jenner, the first U.S. male to win the decathlon, and it was such a big deal. We all wanted to be Bruce Jenner. We would run and we finish our track meets and we walk with our hands on our hips, breathing, looking up, just trying to be like him because he represented what we thought was the best of us at the time in terms of, there wasn't a conversation about his whispered sexuality or anything like that. It was just, here was an athlete winning the most difficult of all challenges that Olympians can go through. And then the Frank Shorter, after winning the gold in 72 in the marathon, getting the silver in 76 to a German, Velmar Krespik. He runs the 26 miles for the marathon, and he continues to run around the track even after all the other runners came in, and he just never stopped. And it got up the whole idea of the doping that was going on in racing at the time and how Germany, and he happened to be a German runner, how Germany was still involved with the doping, among other things. So that's kind of how the Olympics sort of shaped my view of sports and service and everything else like that. Great experience. I know it's a lot later for a lot of you. Share an Olympic moment that you have experienced that sort of change your view of sports, or how maybe even how the world works and how things go? What did you learn? What have you learned so far as we move into this Olympic season? You know what's up. Holla at your boy. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you want to hear. You know I like to hear what you're talking about. And if, no matter else, whatever you do, do not let Jason Bourne borrow your car.
Oh, wait, you want me to read?
Thank you again for checking out the Maestro's Dirty
Shorts.
Is it last call? Oh. Have you seen my glasses?
Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind.
The Maestro. Dirty.
Shorts!